Today we are testing Berkley XT against Berkley XL to really see what separates these two fishing lines. 1, 2, 8, 9. Here in the side-by-side comparison, you can see the coiling. There we go in the top of the first round, represented by the orange fishing bead. One fishing bead represents the Berkley Trilene XT, extra tough. There we go with round 1, 12-pound fishing line. Here you can see round 1, the Berkley XT 12-pound fishing line broke at 21.0 pounds of pull force tension. And there's a closer look at the rig. Okay, here you see we're still in the first round, represented by the orange fishing bead. 2 fishing beads represents the XL. Let's give it a whirl and see what happens. Bottom of the first round here. 12-pound fishing line. XT against XL. Okay, the bottom of the first, that XL broke at 14.2 pounds of pull force tension. It still meets the minimum requirements on the label, but it's way under the XT on round 1. Okay, here we go in the second round. Second round is represented by the green fishing bead. 1 fishing bead represents the XT. We always go orange, green, blue. Round 2 of the XT. We're also checking for consistency by doing 3 rounds. Okay, I almost feel like I have to check the label here. The XT broke at 20.7 pounds of pull force tension. That's 12-pound test line. Round 2, the XT broke at 20.7 pounds of pull force tension. A lot of you guys like to see a close-up of the rig, so we'll show you that. Here's a close-up of that rig. This is the XT. Broke at 20.7 pounds of pull force tension. Green bead represents the second round. All right, here we are in the bottom of the second. Testing the XL, extra limp. 12-pound fishing line. Okay, the bottom of the second, that XL broke at 10.9 pounds of pull force tension. So it didn't meet the benchmark listed on the label of 12 pounds. So that XL, that extra limp, so far is pretty limp. Let's go to round 3. Okay, now we're in the third round, represented by the blue fishing bead. 1 fishing bead represents the XT, extra tough. Top of the third with the XT. Okay, top of the third, the XT broke at 15.8 pounds of pull force tension. Take a quick look at the rig. Here's a look at that rig, and there you can see the break. Once again, that broke at 15.8 pounds of pull force tension. Go to the bottom of the third. Okay, here we go in the bottom of the third round with the XL. And remember, next we're going to do abrasion testing, and then we're going to look at the difference of the coiling or the memory of the two fishing lines side by side. So here we go in the bottom of the third with the XL, extra limp. Okay, the XL broke at 15.4 pounds of pull force tension. Take a look at this rig here. Okay, here you can see the fishing rig of the XL. Let's move on to some abrasion testing, then we're going to look at the results at the end. Now we're testing the abrasion resistance of these two fishing lines. Here we got the Trilene XT, extra tough, and Berkley Trilene XL, extra limp, smooth casting. We're starting out with the XT represented by one fishing bead. As always, we go orange, green, blue, round 1, 2, and 3. Down and up is one cycle. I'm going to lose him. He's going to wrap around the pole. There he goes. It's going to break. Look at that, baby.
Dude, it's huge.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Got 9 cycles on the top of the first with the XT. Okay, now we're going to the bottom of the first round with the XL represented by 2 fishing beads. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. 4 cycles on the XL in the first, bottom of the first. Okay, we're going to the top of the second, represented by the green fishing bead. 1 fishing bead represents the XT, extra tough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 cycles on the top of the second. Write that down. We got 12 cycles with the XT on the top of the second. Go to the bottom of the second with the XL. Bottom of the second, represented by the green fishing beads. 2 fishing beads represents the XL. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we got 4 cycles in the bottom of the second with the XL. Let's go to the top of the third now. Third round is represented by the blue fishing bead. 1 fishing bead represents the XT. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 cycles on the top of the third with the XT. All right, we're going to the bottom of the third with the XL. 1, 2, 2. Only 2 cycles at a time with the XL. Now we're going to do a coil or a memory comparison test between these 2 lines. Berkley's XL's biggest claim is that it's extra limp with less memory, which should mean less coiling, smoother casting, and fewer headaches for beginner fishermen. After struggling in our tensile strength and abrasion testing, the XL really needs to shine here, because if it doesn't noticeably relax more than the XT, there's just no real advantage. Here in this side-by-side comparison, you can see the coiling or the relaxation comparison is basically the same. So what's the difference between the extra tough and extra limp? Both 12-pound fishing line, The XT is 0.015 thousandths of an inch, and the XL is 0.013 thousandths of an inch. So they make the Berkley Trilene XT a little thicker than the Berkley XL. Let's look at the results of these tests. In round one, the XT broke at 21.3 pounds of pull force tension. The XL broke at 14.2. The abrasion testing, the XT went 9 cycles and the XL went 4 cycles. In round two, the XT broke at 20.7 pounds and the XL broke at 10.9 pounds. The XT went 12 cycles and the XL went 4 cycles. In round three, the XT broke at 15.8 and the XL broke at 15.4. With the abrasion testing, the XT went 10 cycles and the XL went 2 cycles. So the averages of the 3 rounds of tests, the XT, the average breaking point was 19.3 and the average breaking strength of the XL was 13.5 pounds. This is still acceptable because it's 12-pound fishing line. The average cycle on the abrasion testing for the XT was 10.3 and the XL was 3.3. Now for the memory or the coil relaxation test, there was minimal to no visible difference between the XT and the XL. Both lines showed very similar coiling behavior side by side. Overall, the XT clearly outperformed the XL in both tensile strength and abrasion resistance. Since memory performance showed little to no difference, XT provided the stronger overall value. Okay, the next fishing video I'm going to be working on is testing how fishing line conditioner affects the fishing line when you use these different products. Until then, here's some more videos you can check out below. See you on the next one.